reiterate St. Vincent and the Grenadines' strong support for the people of the Republic of China and Taiwan. St. Vincent and the Grenadines believes that it is not just unfair, but it is also unjust to exclude 23 million people, even in the face of their stolen contribution to global peace, to global economics, and to the general transfer of knowledge and technology across the world. And so we believe that this inclusion must stop, must end. My foreign minister on Friday delivered his remarks to the General Assembly, and he reiterated this, that this division, this divisive type tactics based on past ghosts must end. It's irrational, it's unfair, and it's unjust. And so this morning, it was with pride that I walked to the office of the Secretary General of the United Nations with other colleagues to deliver a letter requesting of the Secretary General to bring to the agenda of the member states this issue of the continued exclusion of the People's Republic of China on Taiwan from UN specialized agencies, and also from the process of the implementation of the 2030 agenda. And we believe that this type of advocacy on behalf of Taiwan is necessary, must continue, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines pledges its continued support for the struggle for the fight of the people of the Republic of China and Taiwan.
Are there going to be any follow-up measures after the delivery of the letter on the part of you?
St. Vincent and the Grenadines takes every opportunity to lobby and advocate on behalf of the Republic of China and Taiwan. Last year at the COP in Marrakesh, we wrote we delivered a letter, similarly, personally in our national capacity. Here we are joining forces with another 12 member states. And so I believe that being consistent on this principle of inclusion, on the principles of universality, St. Vincent and the Grenadines will continue to lobby and to encourage the United Nations to remove from this policy of exclusion that it has towards the people of the Republic of China and Taiwan.
Could you recount for us maybe some of the specific points or wording of the letter that you distributed?
Without being repetitive, I think Ambassador Young did a very fantastic job in outlining some of the elements that were in the letter. It spoke to the SDG process, it spoke to the exclusion of Taiwanese tourists from the UN premises, it spoke to the exclusion of journalists and so forth. She covered it quite well, and so you can rest assured that things that were important to the people of the Republic of China and Taiwan were raised in that letter.
What was the interaction like with the Deputy Secretary General this morning? How long did it last?
She was quite positive. She was warm in welcoming us. The Excellencies handled the letter and spoke to the letter, and she was quite positive in receiving it. And I think her reaction, especially as regards to the exclusion of Taiwanese nationals, tourists and so forth, was something that I think caught her attention, and she has indicated that she would raise this with the Secretary General.
A follow-up question, Your Excellency, would be how confident or optimistic are you personally that the letter you just delivered will actually make a real practical difference for Taiwan's inclusion in the UN?
St. Vincent and the Grenadines acts on principles, not merely on what we think impact will be, because we cannot gauge people's responses. However, we act on principle, and we believe that it is the right thing to do. And we're doing this not because we think someone may react one way or other, but because we believe it's the right thing to do. We believe in the inclusion of Taiwan, and so we will continue to lobby for the inclusion of Taiwan.
So, but given that Taiwan is not a member of the United Nations, so what is the suggestions of including Taiwan into their SDGs or other targets?
Well, that was what this morning was about. Taiwan is already participating, albeit they are participating outside of the system, but they are participating fully. They've done their prepared for voluntary national review, and their actions domestically speak to their work in their own implementation of sustainable development in their country. And so the fact that they are doing this nationally is one of the reasons why we believe that given the opportunity internationally, they will make a difference.
Thank you so much.